Well, hello. Hi. I am Erlene Bloomhagen. Well, maybe I should sign it. Hello. My name is Erlene Bloomhagen, better known as Signing Mom. Yes, yes. And I just want to say, first off, thank you for coming and checking out this video. This is my first, let's put it this way, YouTube video. And I want to share with you just some tips, if you will, about conversational sign language. Now, as I said, I'm known as Signing Mom. Signing Mom, Signing Mom. Here's sign language. I'm known as Signing Mom because I have two deaf adult children, ages 36 now and 34. And I learned sign language so that I could effectively communicate with my kids who are now adults. And oftentimes, many times, I am asked, how can I learn sign language? So I thought in addition to our Facebook page, we do have a Facebook page called Learn Sign Language. So in addition to that, I thought we'd start a YouTube series. How about that? So if you seriously want to become an interpreter, this is not for you. Okay? This is not what this video series is going to be about. This particular series is about conversational sign language. I just have a love for the deaf. My heart is deaf. And I want to help you to be able to communicate effectively in whatever area of life you find yourself in. So, maybe you are a doctor, or maybe you are a lawyer, or maybe you are a Indian chief. Who knows? Maybe you work at Walmart. Maybe you work at the train station. Maybe you are a mom that serve on a PTA board. Wherever you find yourself in life, I want you to be able, whenever possible, I want to help you be able to effectively communicate with your deaf peers or people that you just meet along the way, neighbors and friends, and because the deaf are all around you. And as you take the time to learn this language, this beautiful language that we call sign language, and you're going to see exactly, you're going to start to experience what I'm talking about, where I say the deaf are all around you. Okay. So again, if you're watching this and you're saying, well, I want to become an interpreter, I want to be a certified interpreter, want this to be this isn't for you. This is not who I'm aiming this at. This is not my target audience. Okay. And I want to applaud you on that. Please go ahead, because the deaf needs you. The deaf needs you, and especially if you have a deaf heart, okay? But this is for people who just want to learn sign language and be involved with the deaf community on a day-to-day basis. You want to be a good neighbor. You want to be a good friend. You want to show yourself friendly in your workplace. How about that? How about that? You just want to show yourself friendly in your workplace. That's what this is for. So, I'm not going to do a take one. I'm not going to do a take one or a take two or a take three. It is what it is, and we're going to put it out there, okay? If you're deaf and you're noticing that I'm not signing all the time, because this series is not for you. It's not for the deaf. This is for people. Okay. This is for people, hearing people, family, friends of the deaf that just want to learn just a little bit of conversational sign language. That's all. Okay. So no pressure on me to what we call SimCom. That means simultaneous communication. I'm not going to be doing any of that. So no pressure, right? So again, this video is a result of popular requests. Every day I have people contacting me, hearing people say, I want to learn sign language. So this is for you, okay? So before we get started with our first lesson, let me tell you about just a few resources that are out there, okay? First off, I am the co-founder, along with my husband, John Blumhagen, of an agency called God's Hands Agency, and it's spelled just like it sounds, GODSHANDSAGENCY.com, God's Hands Agency. And you can go to our website, you can look under the banner that says resources, and you're going to find all that, okay? All right, so there are so many different links, just so many different resources, organizations, and things of that nature that will be able to help you to go further in your endeavors, okay? So that's number one. Number two, concerning God's Hands Agency, we are a not-for-profit organization. We are a 501c3. So the tax code says that if you make a donation of any amount, you would be eligible for a tax deduction. So feel free to sow into our ministry, because that's exactly what it is. Yeah, so we love to have you as a partner, or perhaps you have a heart and you just want to make a one-time donation. There's nothing too small or too large. We would love to have you as a partner, because that's how we do ministry. Salvation is free, but the method to get it to location, just like getting this to you, that's not free. So thank you in advance for your consideration in that arena. Thirdly, in the way of announcements, you can feel free to follow us on Facebook. Okay, so my personal page is Earlene Blumhagen. We have God's Hands Agency as a page, and then we have Learn Sign Language as a page. Okay, so we'll be posting this video there for God's Hands Agency, Learn Sign Language, and then we'll also post it on my Signing Mom Facebook. I think that's a group. Okay, all right, and we'll figure out which way we're going to go with that one. In the meantime, enough said in terms of announcements. Let's go ahead and get started. Couple resources that I want to share with you that I utilize, that it would be a great idea for you to go ahead and make it an investment in. This particular book is called American Sign Language in 24 Hours. Alpha Teach Yourself, okay? So this would be a great resource for you to get started with in terms of understanding deaf culture and taking a look at the history of ASL and all that good stuff. Because on this series, or in this series, I won't go into a lot of detail about the history or different things of that nature, the deaf culture. That's why I want you to invest in this book, because in order to effectively learn someone's language, you need to understand their culture, okay? So you'll hear me say things that may or may not make sense to you. That's why I want to challenge you to get this book. I want to challenge you to go ahead and make it an investment in this book, okay? And then if indeed you decide you want to go deeper still, if you like me as a teacher, you want to go deeper still, we can talk about that. I hadn't figured out where I'm going to go with this. I get so many requests for this. So I wanted to bring you some basics, okay? So, all right, let's get started. We're going to just do a little vocab tonight, okay? So, Um, we're going to start out with the ABCs. How about that? We can always start with the ABCs, all right? So I want you to get those hands up in the air. Sign language is the kind of language where it takes action. You have to get involved. You can't just watch me and then think you're going to learn it that way. Your hands need to be in the air. So you really need to set aside some time and some private space so that you can watch this video once or twice a week or 3 or 4 times a week and really concentrate on what you're doing. It's not going to magically happen. You're going to have to practice, and practice does not make perfect alone, but good practice will get you to a place where you can be what we call effective. Okay, so that's what we're looking for, effectiveness. Okay. One of the things I want to start out with when we're doing the ABCs is I want you to understand that speed does not constitute clarity, effectiveness, because the goal with this series is effective communication, right? So speed does not necessarily constitute effectiveness. That's really important. Your goal is not to be able to spell fast or to sign fast. That's not the goal. The goal is to be able to effectively communicate with a deaf person, a deaf kid, or whosoever. Okay? All right. So with that said, we'll go ahead and get started with A. Okay? So here's A. And if you go to the Facebook page, you're going to see the ABCs. So I'm kind of going to go through these, and I'm not going to take a whole bunch of time with the ABCs because you're going to need to practice. Okay, so here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm going to go again. A, B, C. Doesn't it look like a C? D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, 3 fingers over that thumb, N, 2 fingers over that thumb, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. One more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So now we learn our ABCs. Now you need to sign with me. I just made that one up. Okay? Need you to practice that. Go to our Facebook page, learn sign language, and you'll have an opportunity to see that done again and again and again and again. Okay? Now we're going to count to 20. How about that? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, y'all, because this is 3. 1, 2, 3. You see that? It's going to take you some time to get used to that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's actually a countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I say we were going to go to 20, but we're just going to take it to 10 tonight. Because what you're going to do with what you've already learned tonight is you're going to learn how to spell your name. You're going to learn how to spell your name. Look at my finger. Spell your name. Spell your name, not my name. Look at this. Mine, yours. you're going to learn how to spell your name. My name is not Earline. That's how I spell my name. My name is Erling. My last two pinkies, last name is Bloomhagen. My name is Erling. My last name is Bloomhagen. Okay? So I want you to learn how to spell your name. And then I want you to be able to give someone your phone number. And they can text you. Look at my thumbs. So they can text you. You can always text with a deaf person. Most deaf, same as hearing, will use text for a way to communicate. So if you are around a deaf person and you can't figure it out, or what, maybe you just met them and, you're open and they're open, and you want to continue your connection, you want to communicate with each other. Now, you don't force yourself on a hearing person and you don't force yourself on a deaf person. But if you want to communicate, continue, you can always text. You can give them your number, your text number, 407-448-1987. My text number is 407-448-1987. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 7. You saw that? See? 4, and then I bounce it. 4, 8, 1, 9, 8, 7. So I want you to practice that this week. And I'm going to try to come up with some kind of a schedule where we can do this regularly, every week or every 2 weeks or something of that nature. And if I can be of more service to you between now and then, let me know, okay? In the meantime, that's what we call a wrap. God bless you, okay? Yay.